cheap.
Welcome to the brand new podcast. This is the Oracle 19, and my name is Mr. Greatness. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. Again, we have a whole wide range of products going towards the spring. We're going to have a spring collection on that website. Again, we have men's, ladies, kids' clothes. We have jewelry, cologne, perfume, new stuff that we're going to be putting out starting today, so you will check that out. EVOLUTIONOFLONDON.com. Also check out EVOLUTIONOFLONDON.org. We have more custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well, such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. So we have quite a few products as well that we put there. And evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. There you'll find lotions, soaps. We have more clothes there, games, DVDs. And we ship throughout North America, so evolutionoflondon.store. Now, if you want to put your business on this platform here, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So again, that's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com if you want to put your business on this platform. We definitely will get back to you and set that up for you. And that's the same email if you want to make a free will offering through our PayPal account, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So definitely check us out, and then we'll go from there. And we have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon, so you can support us that way. We have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube. We have digital artwork, and we do consulting services as well. So that's www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. And we're on Rumble, rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19, and you will see a lot of different shows that is on there as we expanding. Rumble.com, and again, type in the search bar the Oracle 19. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars from scented to unscented. Now the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, eucalyptus, just to name a few. 35 plus hours of burning time, and if you want to place an order, royalty9international@gmail.com. You definitely order from the company. Very good quality luxury candles. They're on social media, TikTok as well as Instagram, Royalty9 International. So definitely support their business, Royalty9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years, so if you want to book for him to come to your venue, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. Again, you can support his brand that way. www.wjaaccessories.com for custom clothes, accessories, and digital artwork as well. So definitely show some support. And you can contact them once again at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. We have a whole wide range of different beats. And once you go to his social media platform on YouTube, you will see other social media platforms on YouTube. So support his brand. Like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. As we have close to 700 shows to open up your third eye. And if you scroll down the page of the Greatness 19 channel, is the Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So you can support us by subscribing to that and liking that. It's a lot of great information on that channel as well. So Mr. Evolution of London, our health and wellness channel. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, so if you want to book for him to be at your venue, email him, djpanthro519@gmail.com. Again, that's djpanthro519, Panthro, Panthro, 519@gmail.com. So you definitely support him through his social media. Like, subscribe, and share to his YouTube channel, DJ Panthro519. And you can find him on Instagram, TikTok, DJ Panthro. And also his bonus platform on TikTok is The Real DJ Panthro. That's the DA Real DJ Panthro. Again, DJ Panthro. Cindy's Place. Cindy's Place, you have custom clothes, accessories, digital products as well. So check her out. www.cindysplace.org. Again, that's www.cindysplace.org. And again, support her brand with custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19. You can find it. It's a lot of great information, but it'll be on the Oracle 19 podcast, information there in the description box, as well as YouTube, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London. You'll find information there. Rumble.com, just type in the Oracle 19. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. All right, well, today's topic, get right into it. Can your loved ones be a liability? Can your loved ones be a liability? Now, I'm a firm believer in dedication, loyalty. I'm a believer in that. And I try to stick to those rules of being loyal to people that have been loyal to you. And it is hard because obviously especially if it's a family, depends of the situation, but sometimes, let's break it down. Let's get right into it. let's say, for example, because I want to touch base with a lot of different things in terms of loved ones being a liability. Let's say you're a parent and you're taking care of, let's say, well, no. Let's just say you're a child. You're an adult now. You're taking care of your parents or parent, and they getting older, and you know they failing in life. They slipping. They getting, health is slowly eroding. A lot of people will look at, well, okay, they can't take care of their parents or parent, and they become a liability. All the weight is on you now to take care of them morning, noon, and night. And again, they now are a liability in your life. And I'm sure a lot of you individuals have gone through that or going through that as well, or know people that is going through this. You are the now person taking care of your loved ones, your dad or your mom, or even in some cases both. A lot of people will put them in a nursing home and pretty much call it a day and just pay the monthly fees, especially if they have the money, because it's very expensive to put your loved ones in a, let's say, nursing home. It's nowadays a cost to a good nursing home can easily, a good one, not even, let's say, in the rich, being in the rich class, but we just say in the middle, for your loved ones, parents, to live comfortably. It can run easily between $4,000 and $6,000 a month. Easily. Now, a lot of people can cut corners and put people in nursing homes for $2,000 or $3,000, but those are not really the best. But most of the nursing homes, basically, on average, is $4,000 a month. And unless you have coverage with your plan, that's how much you will be paying for your loved ones, your parents, per month. Now, my question is, would you do that? Now, are they a liability? Now, here's where I would just talk about loyalty, which is a dying art. Me personally, I would do everything in my power. I would do everything in my power to have them with me, living with me. I would bring, if anything, someone into the house, like a nurse's aide, to watch over them. And in reality, it's similar prices too, because full-time nurse's aide, maybe around the clock, or even 12 hours within the day, depending on your schedule, can easily cost the same amount per month. So, in reality, these loved ones of yours becomes a liability. They really do. And it is taxing on you. But here's the thing which gets tricky. They have your loved ones have done this for you when you was a child. And when you was a baby, you was also a liability to them. because they had to take care of you, they had to feed you and change your pampers, and you couldn't do anything. They get sick, or you get sick, they got to take you to the hospital. So you got to think of that. You was a liability. Their lifestyle changed because as a baby you couldn't do anything. You helpless. You couldn't talk. You couldn't walk. You couldn't. They had to see you through, and even had to see you through from toddler stage to teenage stage, college, and then in cases young adulthood, lending you money and give you advice. They had to see you through. So from 0 to 20 years, they had to see you through. But the crucial age was from 0 to, say, 18. You still was a liability. Definitely from 0 to 12. So in life, our loved ones can or are liabilities. But here's the thing I'm a firm believer in is loyalty. And not because the same energy they have given you, you must be there for them. That's how I look at it. You must be there for them. Good, bad, up and down. This is where, in this day and time, loyalty, and I mentioned this in other shows, but I'm tying into liability. You must be there. And this is a dying art, being loyal to your loved ones, especially the ones that is down with you, for you, or have been. And see, it's not many of us sprinkled around this planet Earth loyal. Because in this day and time, is a fracture within our family structure. This expand people or different races, whatever. It's just the way it is in North America and European nations, and it even spread throughout so-called third world countries, where loyalty is a dying art now. And being able to take care your loved ones that are a liability to you is a dying art now, because we just dash them, throw them away, ignore them, whatever. As soon as a person cannot do the things you want them to do, we just dash them and throw them away and move on. And that also expand with relationships as well. That expand with husband and wives. Loyalty to our loved ones that are liabilities. Sometimes our spouses, man or woman, get sick. They, for years, been our rock, taking care of us, looking out for us. But then that rock slowly becomes broken. And now they cannot do the things they used to do to help you out, man or woman. And we have a tendency to dash them and throw them away and look for another spouse. I don't think that's right. Yes, your loved ones can become a liability and are liabilities in a lot of cases. But again, that little word that I mentioned called loyalty plays a big part. and should play a big part in our lives. That's part of our morals and standards that we should hold by. Unfortunately, we don't in this day and time, because the way we are being mentally breaded is being selfish and self-centered, and again, dashing our loved ones, throw them in the trash, not literally but in the mental sense, when they cannot do the things we expect them to do. Now, I'm speaking about husband and wife here. Sometimes as we get older, let's say a man gets older, he's been taking care of his wife for decades. Now he's older and he cannot do the things he used to do, and he failing health. And now the wife is tired of him and dash him and throw him in the nursing home and call it a day. Now, there are exceptions to the rules because, in this day and time, finances play a part. Time-wise, it takes, when your loved ones now are liabilities and you might not have the support, it's a case-by-case situation. It doesn't mean you're not loyal, but sometimes you can't do anything because of finances, and a lot of times it boils down to finances as well. But there are cases where we just look for the easy way out. And again, our loved ones become our liabilities. So I think our job is to do everything humanly possible to support our loved ones, even though they are liabilities now. And again, it's a case-by-case situation. I never will tell you, because I don't know you personally and your situation personally, but I think there should be some type of morals and standards, and we shouldn't have a tendency, especially if we have the power to do it, to fight through it and help out your loved ones that are liabilities. And you have to judge if they will have done the same thing for you. So that's, again, talking in terms of spouses, man and woman. There could be the reversal too, when men taking care of their woman as well. She was healthy and stuff, and now she have failing health. That's also can be the reversal as well. Now, easily I could mention in terms of child and adult, and I touched base on it a few minutes ago, so I don't have to rehash that. So can your loved ones be liabilities? Absolutely. So you definitely have to judge that. Again, it's a case-by-case situation in your life, and you have to know where your people around you, where they fit into this. And we know even with the job. See, when you work on the job, when you become a liability, you are definitely cut off. You are definitely let go. Now, job is a little different than obviously our loved ones. But see, unfortunately, we've been conditioned to take that same mentality from the job and apply that to our daily life. Because we know, working for companies, when you can't perform like you used to, they just letting you go. No ifs, ands, or buts. And that's a little bit of a different story. Should it be? It's a case-by-case situation, but the job world, we all know this. They cutthroats. As soon as you can't perform, especially in North America and European nations, they all about 100% capitalism. You're not performing, you out. You're not doing what you're supposed to do, you out. You're not getting along with the workers, you out. You looking at other employees the wrong way, you could be warned in out. You say the wrong thing to the manager, you out. You come in late, you out. We already established lack of performance, gone. No ifs, ands, or buts. When you're liability, that's what it is. Very cutthroat. But we take this mentality that we got that from the system here in North America and European nations. We now taking that and incorporate that within our family structure, our loved ones, our spouses, our children, our families, our friends. We take that thinking from this wicked system and we incorporate that in our daily lives, which we lose our morals and standards. And that shouldn't be. It should be where we hold on to our good character. So you need to really self-reflect. Reflect. Do a little reflection on your life. And even though you might have people, loved ones that are liabilities to you, you really need to think about what type of individuals they are before they became a liability. Or if they was always a liability, do they have potential to be a good part in your life? Now, you cannot have people that just personally was always a liability in your life. Always, from start to finish. You can't have that. Because there's different scenarios where parents and children and parents, they just bloodsuckers, just sucking your energy, your resources, and they're not trying to improve. That's a different scenario. You can't have that now. Because you got a lot of people within our family, friends, and foe that's just bloodsuckers, and they just straight liabilities, and they not doing anything to help you, and never was and never will be. You can't have that. You have scenarios where you have parents just because, let's say, the child is successful. And I'm giving random examples, no particular person. They just, now that the child is successful and rich, the parent just want to piggyback off of the child. And because the child is rich. And they a liability. But they just doing nothing, making no moves in their life. We talking about the parents being bloodsuckers sucking the children's energy because they rich. That's a scenario in itself. That's why I'm mentioning there's different scenarios in your life. It's a case-by-case situation. So I can never tell you, hey, you must do this one thing, because you got different situations in your life. But what I want you to do is reflect on the people around you. And if you got loved ones that are liabilities, generally speaking, but you know they have done great things for you, but now they're on their decline. That's the example I'm giving in terms of staying loyal and working it through until you can't work it no more. Hopefully you can still do. But going back to the conversation, if you got someone that, let's say a parent just leeching off of the child and just a straight liability, that's not right. And that's where sometimes you got to cut that parent off, because they just using you. And that could be the reversal for a parent and child. Parent is well off, but the child is basically just now adult, but a nobody, not trying to make moves, just leeching off of the parents' wealth, and they just a liability. You might have to cut them off, because now little Johnny is 35 years old and he's still leeching off of his parents because they rich. You definitely gotta look at that. And that child who's now adult is making no moves. This is an example. That's another example that I'm giving you. So again, it's many different scenarios. That's why I say it's a case-by-case situation. Can your loved ones be a liability? And the answer is absolutely yes. So, yeah, you gotta gauge this, because in this day and time, people, family, friends, and foe, a lot of times they don't have your best interests in heart. And you don't want to be that person, your energy be sucked out of you. Time is everything. Time is greater than money. Because I mentioned this before, you can always make money back, but you can't make back time. I repeat, you can always get money the following day, but you cannot get back your time. Once this show is over, Monday, or I should say Tuesday, Thursday. Got my days mixed up. But I'm trying to give an example. Depends, let me just sum it up. Depends when you listen to this show. But today is Thursday. Would be Thursday normally. But it depends again when you listen to the show. I get it right. But once this day have passed, this is my point. You can't get this same day back again. So if it's Monday, you can't get that same Monday back the next day. The previous day is gone forever. So whatever you did today, maximize it, because the following day, it is over. So you don't want your time to be wasted and people just taking advantage of you, sucking your energy, just becoming or currently a major liability in your life. That's family, friends, or foe. So it's very important that you maximize your time and be cognizant of the people around you. This is my point. Can your loved ones be a liability? Yes. So guard your time well. Guard your resources well. Stay mentally fit, because sometimes your loved ones can suck all your energy per se and make you go off the deep end mentally, because you're trying to hold on to something that is just never will be. It never was and it never will be. So tread waters lightly. Thank you for listening.